My Moments with Mom.
Hello everybody! Thanks for clicking on this video. I am not with Mom today, it's just me, but I'm here to show you, for the first time, my Animal Crossing island that I made look like Disneyland. And I actually included all of the lands that are in Disneyland onto my island. Just about. You'll see. If you're new to my Mom and I's channel, welcome. We do a variety of things, sometimes gaming videos, but mostly a day in the life vlogs, Disneyland vlogs, store hauls, recipe videos. If you want to check them out, those will be on our channel. And if you want to see more gaming content from me, you can actually go check out my Twitch channel and follow me over there at Macaroni Jack. I will be streaming there very soon. Might even have a stream up on there by the time this video is uploaded to our channel. But if not, it'll be coming soon. So yeah, go check that out. First link down below in the description. Today, of course, I'm going to show you guys my island. I'm so excited. This video has been a long time in the making. Before we get into it, I am ready to go. I got my Disney attire on, as you can see. I actually made this hat design myself, as well as the jersey. And speaking of jersey, I have on a Disneyland jersey right now. So very fitting. I'm ready to go. All right, so first things first, as you can see, I have an orange airport. Here is my island flag that I made look like the vintage Disneyland D. I thought I'd just go with a simple cream background, nothing too crazy. I feel like that's a little more reminiscent of the older Disneyland days as well. So I actually tried to make this first little section look like Disneyland when you first walk into the gate. Of course, we don't have the big flower bed with Mickey or anything, or the train station, but I try to make it a combination of that brick section with the beginning of Main Street where the pumpkin usually is for Halloween. I put this wall almost like you're going through that first tunnel. There's another one on this side. This little bush section is where I put the pumpkin carriage. That's one of the furniture items for Halloween on the game. So I kind of combine those two sections, if that makes sense, since it's so small and I wanted to have room for all of the lands, which you will soon see. Also, totally forgot to show you. Let's take a look at the map really quick. Here's everybody on the island. We have me, we got Mom, and my brother, because we all do play on this island. As for the villagers, I'm probably going to change them out. This really is my island, although everybody does play on it. I play the most, and we only have one Switch. So sharing is caring, of course. All right, so we have Dizzy, we have Anka, or as I like to say, Paul Anka. We have Pietro, which I'm so excited about. Pietro actually moved from one of my friends' islands to my island, and I couldn't believe it. That's actually one of my favorite villagers, so I'm probably gonna keep that one for sure. We have Chatter, Coco, Mira, Carrie, which Carrie reminds me of Roo and Kanga from Winnie the Pooh, so that one's probably going to stay as well. We have Elmer, which reminds me of Bullseye from Toy Story, so Elmer's probably going to stay too. Bam, which is one of my originals, and Annabelle. As you can see, most of the island is covered in paths. It took me forever. That was probably the thing that took me the longest to do, was covering the ground in paths or designs, you could call them. When I made the name of my island Fantasy, I did think it was a little basic because you have the Fantasy Island show, there's the movie. The show was great. I have seen the show before. I actually did see the movie. It was really good. I was trying to think of something whimsical that would go with the theme of Disneyland, but I didn't want to call my island Disneyland because I wanted to be kind of original. But again, Fantasy Island, right? Kind of not original, really, because it's already a thing. But I thought it went with the Disneyland theme because of Fantasyland, magic, what have ya. All right, first up, we have Main Street. So I did actually make my own path for the road. There is a hidden Mickey in the road design that I made. So if you see it, let me know in the comments down below. I put a little trolley track right here in the middle for my imaginary trolley that I don't have in the game, but in my mind it's here. We have the Able Sisters shop here, a couple of my villagers' houses actually, because I thought that kind of fit the Main Street theme. You know, they have all those little apartments going down the street. So this is where I originally put residence services. And I didn't know in the beginning that you couldn't change where the location of resident services was. So I kind of had to make do with what I had at the time. And I didn't want to restart my island because I had done a lot of things already. And that would have taken a lot of time. This is kind of my partner's statue area, even though there's no statue, of course. And then I actually have the campsite next to it. So to the right side of Main Street, we have this little snack area, a little first aid area. And then on the left side, oh, look, we got a couple of villagers singing, having a fun time. Look at them. On the left side, we have basically where the Coke corner would be at the end of Main Street. So I did include a piano. I've actually played piano at Disneyland before, at Coke Corner, and it was so much fun. Actually, more than once I've played piano there, and it was super cool. I got a sticker that had my name on it that said I tickled the ivories with Robert, and it was a blast. There's actually a video on our channel of me playing piano there, so I'll link that down below too. So I guess we'll go clockwise. So let's go to the bottom left here. So I did include some trees, got a bench, a work table. Is that what this is called? A crafting table. In the beginning, like at the very edge of my island, I put all of my regular trees. And then whenever I have to shake all my trees for the day, I just run all the way to the front of the island, and then they're all here. And on the other side, which you can probably see on the map, I have another row of trees. It's exactly the same. First thing you see when you walk into Adventureland is, of course, the Julep Bar. These two designs I did not make that are on these. What are these called? Hold on. Okay. The designs that are on these panels I didn't make myself, but they're so cute. But they're actually on the custom designs portal. So if you have access to that, you just type in Dole Whip and it should pop up. For the Dole Whips you see here, I actually used yellow hyacinths because I thought they kind of looked like a Dole Whip. And then I really wanted to include the Tropical Hideaway, but I was running low on space. I made this little mini area that kind of resembles Tropical Hideaway. I have a couple tables with seats, a little bit of food. I put a little waterfall. On the left here, you'll see the Jungle Cruise. For that, I just put two, I actually forgot what these are called, but these little shacks. I put two of those facing each other, and then I just put like some fruit and a radio, kind of to look like that little area next to Jungle Cruise, you know, that sells the pickles. They have some snacks. And then these little openings here is where I would imagine the entrance and exit are for the ride. Again, you know, I was kind of limited on space, but that's what I thought of. I didn't know what to put in the back of Adventureland, so I actually put Coco's house because it looks like a little hut. So I thought that fit quite well. And then right here, where this lonely little barbecue is, that is my imaginary Bengal barbecue. As we go up into New Orleans Square, we're going to pass Tarzan's treehouse. And I actually did make the design on the sign here myself. I'll let you guys know when I pass a design that I've made. Lots of unfinished things in New Orleans Square, I would say. I have this little bridge here that crosses over the water. I have some pirate-themed items that are in the water to go with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme, of course, since I couldn't really put the ride in my island. That would be a little difficult. I'm planning to put more in this little walled-off area. And actually, the items that are in there now might change. I'm not sure. And I also try to include a record player in each land. I don't have one in every single land yet, but that's my goal eventually. So as you can see, this skull record player that's right here is playing kind of like a piratey adventure song. So when I eventually do include those players in each land, I want the music to kind of resemble the music that would be playing in that land in real life. So then if we go to the left here, of course you guys know I had to include my beloved Mint Julep Bar. I have some spooky fencing. We have the Mint Julep sign here that I made myself. Have a couple of green coffee cups. Of course that doesn't look like a mint julep, but right now that's the closest thing I could find. The design you see on this. Oh my gosh, what is this called? Like, actually, what is this called? Yes. Oh, a stall. All right. I did not make that one either. Or did I? Did I make that? Oh my gosh, wait. Did I actually make this? All right. Then down here we have a couple of tables. I feel like I need to change the arrangement of these chairs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then I found these. I think it was in the seasonal section of the shop. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. A Berliner. I don't know. I just thought it kind of looked like a beignet, even though it obviously has like a jelly filling because there's a little red dot, but thought it looked pretty darn close. I'm super excited about this section. Of course, we have the Haunted Mansion. All right, first thing you walk in, we have a spooky arch. I was going for more of a holiday Haunted Mansion theme. As we go along, you'll see a lot of pumpkins because I wanted it to be the holiday version. So here we have the line. We go down the line here. I put a little wagon of flowers to kind of look like the hearse that's in front of Haunted Mansion. Then we have a pumpkin scarecrow here, one of the Halloween items. There actually is a pumpkin scarecrow in front of the Haunted Mansion during Halloween time, so I thought that was a pretty good fit. Then to the right, I included the cemetery that they have in real life. It used to be that if you asked a cast member to see it, they would actually take you back there and go view it. I'm not sure if that's still the case. A long time ago, my mom and I did that and we got to see it in person and it was really cool. Then acting as the Haunted Mansion itself is, of course, the museum. I think it's a pretty close resemblance. As you can see, I have a little crystal ball here. Reminds me of Madame Leota. And on this left side here, we have the tombstones that you see going through the line. I actually thought originally that I should stagger them, like pull some out a little bit in front of the other ones, but then they were kind of hidden, so I didn't know what to do. So I just left them all flat. Behind the museum, I actually have a little pumpkin patch. A little tip for you guys, if you're trying to make some money, making a pumpkin patch and selling all of your pumpkins makes a lot of money, actually. Behind the Haunted Mansion, we're going into the Critter Country slash Frontierland slash, let's be real, this is my Tom Sawyer Island section. Didn't really know what to put over here in the corner of the map, but I decided Tom Sawyer Island slash the pirate lair would be a good idea. I've also made this area a spot to put all my extra bushes that I don't know what to do with yet. So that's why there's all these bushes that are around the edge. I have this little island in the middle. I could fish if I want. And there's nothing really on the beach. Oh, got a gyroid though. I was gonna go up these stairs right now because this Tom Sawyer section actually connects to Fantasyland, but I kind of want you guys to see Fantasyland from the front and not the side entrance. So let's go around. Alrighty, going back down to the beginning. Let's go to the right side now. I know I said we were gonna go clockwise, but the plans have changed. So this was originally gonna be like a Plaza Inn section, but I didn't really know how to execute that. So I just made it my flower breeding area, which is kind of messy right now. I gotta clean that up a little bit. Not the best flower breeding area. I actually know of a really good way to breed flowers, but it actually takes up a lot more room than I had. And so I couldn't do it the way that I wanted to in the end. You may see some flowers over here to the side on the beach. And these are all the extra flowers that I'm not sure if I'm going to use yet. So that's why they're sitting here. You know, at least it's organized, right? It's organized clutter. Going up to the right even more, we have the one and only Tomorrowland. I did make this Tomorrowland sign myself. Didn't know what to put in this land, if I'm quite honest. I tried to resemble, you know, those brown jagged rocks that are sticking out with these fake rock signs, I guess we'll call them. I don't really know if it looks that good, but that's what's there right now. So again, anything could change, right? Then we have my replica of the Astro Orbiter. A lot of these items my brother has found, a lot of them I've found. So it's been a collective effort, but I'm the one that put it all together at the end. So yeah, so it worked out. Then we just have some random like little miscellaneous things. I put a little Buzz Lightyear photo op right here. What is really cool though that we found a rocket to put here. And of course there is a rocket there in real life by Pizza Planet, so that's fun. We have a little science section over here. If you look really closely onto this screen, it is none other than Mr. Tony Stark. I just customized that in the crafting table. Is that what we're calling that? A crafting table? I don't remember what anything's called anymore in this game. I think I've made up my own words for certain things. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft, but all right. Then next up we have the Starcade. Found these cool looking, I think they're called like computer servers. I can't remember the exact name. Let's find out. A server. Okay. And then when you walk in, the arcade's here. So I have some pinball machines, some little arcade games, a fun arcade floor design that I found on the custom designs portal. I actually did make this flooring myself. Not sure if I really like that either. I feel like there's a lot of things I'm unsure of on my island, but for right now, that's what we got. Then above the Tomorrowland area, we have the Matterhorn. So you walk over this bridge, we have a little fountain. Oh! Let's see what we got. We have a bamboo noodle slide. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I learned that one already. Back to our scheduled programming. All right, so we have the Matterhorn. And this was kind of difficult to make. I wasn't sure if I liked the shape of it originally, but I tried out a few different shapes, and this was the one I liked the best. Anything could change, right? You know, if I end up changing my mind, that's the cool part about it. You can always change what you don't like. I found that Matterhorn design, again, on the portal. Super cool. I just put some bushes around it. Up here is part of Fantasyland, which we will get to because we're going to enter Fantasyland through the front entrance. Next to the Matterhorn, we have Snow White's wishing well with a little fountain area. I put a lot of waterfalls because there is a waterfall in that section. So I thought, you know, we'll just make the whole thing a big old waterfall. I forgot about this section. Okay, left side of the castle is this little area. I tried to make everything pretty symmetrical. So this side is kind of the same size as the Snow White section, except it actually leads up to Fantasyland. Back to the castle. Here we go. Everybody, I feel like we need a drum roll. Drum roll, please. I think it came out really good. So I actually really do like how the castle came out. I don't think I'm going to change anything with this. I've seen a few people make a Disneyland castle on their island, but I don't think any of them used their house as part of the castle. I don't think I've seen anybody do that. I thought it'd be a good idea considering the top of my house kind of looks like one of the main peaks like of a castle or of the Disneyland castle. And I try to make it the same colors. The castle's kind of a mixture of gray, pink, and blue, as you know. Of course, these colors are a little more exaggerated in the game. I was really excited when they added in, I think they're all called Plaza something, so it's like the Plaza collection. They're so adorable. On the left and right of the castle is the entrance to Fantasyland, and also on the left and right are my brother and my mom's houses. As you go upward, then we have a plaza arch, and this path you see on the ground, I also found from the portal. I'm not even sure what I used to have here in the center of my Fantasyland before this carousel came out, but I'm so glad that they came out with a carousel. There's a carousel here in real life, so I think it's a pretty good fit. I put some archways. I'm not sure if I like these arches here. I might take those out eventually. I'm not too sure. But this is actually, I'm sure you could see on the map, this is actually where I have all of my villagers' houses. Well, the majority of them. I thought that really fit the aesthetic of Fantasyland, considering there's a lot of buildings there. You know, all the little Fantasyland rides, the shops. They kind of look like little houses, I think. Then in between each house, I have like a little garden area, I guess you would say, with some flowers. It's unfinished though. I still have to get some more bushes and some pink roses to fill in there. If we go down here, this leads you back to Tom Sawyer's Island. On the right side of the carousel, we have the Mad Tea Party. All right, so this was actually one of the very first things that I built on my island. I already had this in my mind from the very beginning because I knew that these teacup furniture pieces existed. And I'm sure you could see one in the corner there. They actually move. I wanted to make a whole section dedicated to the teacup ride. And I actually made the floor pattern myself. And then as you exit the ride on the right side, I put a lighthouse because at the Storybook Canal boats ride, there's a lighthouse there. And I wanted to put it in a similar spot to where it is in real life. So I feel like in between the teacups and the small world, which you're going to see in a second, is where it should go. So as we make our way downtown, we have a little mushroom area, which I feel like could go with like an Alice in Wonderland theme. And then this is actually my rock section. Then the last part of the island, pretty much, that we have is It's a Small World. I built this little platform here, so you can walk up a little closer to it and take a picture if you want. I actually did make all of the designs you see here except the clock, but I did make all of the like circle and diamond designs myself because I didn't find one that I liked too much on the portal, so I just decided to make my own. And then this fencing you see here was actually seasonal. I think it's called the wedding, like a wedding fence, I want to say. I have this sign here on the ground. It says It's a Small World. I made that myself. I put an elephant slide in the water and a flamingo because unfortunately in Animal Crossing, they do not have bushes shaped like animals. And then right below It's a Small World is a little sitting area. Yeah, very whimsical. And then this leads you back down to the Matterhorn. Oh my gosh, I did not know that those clocks did that. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I've never been in front of the clocks when the hour struck. That is amazing. That actually really reminds me of It's a Small World. I feel like I need to put those by that instead. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I'm not forgetting to show you anything. Of course, if I end up changing something, I'm sure I'll do an updated video in the future. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of my Disneyland replica down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're new. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I'd sure appreciate it. If you want, you could also follow my mom and I over on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I think that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.